Look at the most positive person on your list. Circle your list. You circle them, you got them. The most positive person on your list. How do you feel when they call you? You feel good, right? How do you feel when you see their picture? Do you feel good? You smile? You're like, cool, they're calling me. Now look at the negative person on your list. How do you feel when they call you? What do? You swipe it, don't you? Or you're like, oh crap, now what? Right? Okay. Now what about yourself on that list? How do people feel when you call them, when they see your picture pop up on their phone? Let me ask you this a different way. Do you get sent to voicemail a lot? He's like, I do, all the time. No one ever answers my phone. Do you see, it's a picture. So I have some homework for you. The most positive person on your list. Here's what I want you to do. Sometime during the break after this, I want you to contact them. I want you to call them, however you would get a hold of them. Maybe if they're sitting next to you, you can just tell them this. Here's what I want you to say. Call them, message them, however you normally do it. I want you to say, hey, I'm at the conference. And maybe some of them will be like, I didn't even know you were gone. But you'd be like, hey, I'm at this conference. The keynote speaker was talking about attitude. And I just want to let you know that you're one of the most positive people in my life. And I want to thank you. Okay? Because people who are positive and who bring it and work hard and have a good attitude a lot, guess what? They don't get thanked enough. Now they'll tell you, oh, I don't need to be thanked. This is just how I am. But you should thank them. You should send them a note. Now I want you to look, and I see many of you are sending them a note right now. I can see that. I want you to look at the most negative person on your list. Oh, she's like, oh, here's what I want you to do. I want you to say, hey, I'm at the conference, and the keynote speaker's talking about attitude. I just want to tell you, you have the crappiest attitude out of any... Wouldn't that be so fun? You suck. I can't stand it. You make my life miserable. No, we laugh about it, right? But you know, negative people are often extremely, extremely good at what they do. Negative people are professional. Do you know that? And they show up on time, and they dress professionally, because if they didn't, guess what would have happened a long time ago? They'd have been gone, right? Negative people don't know that they're negative. They'll deny it. They're like, I'm just realistic, hey? This is just who I am, right? Huh? No, I want you to contact or message that person, and I want you to say, hey, I'm at the conference, and I'm just thinking about you, okay? Now, you can add something in. I know your son's playing football or whatever. Good luck tonight. I hope you... Because when people are really toxic and negative, usually it's not just one thing. It's a bunch of crap that's piled up on them for a long periods of time, right? And that's how they get there. And sometimes they just need someone to send them a lifeline and say, hey, I'm thinking of you. I hope you're doing okay.